Welcome to the Bible Forum. I'm Warren Sprouse. We're here every Sunday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Who is Kamala Harris? TheFreeBeacon.com wants to know. And what does she believe? Donald Harris, a Stanford University economics professor, revealed in 2018 that his grandmother was a descendant of Hamilton Brown, namesake of Brownstown in northern Jamaica. In a post for Jamaica Global, Harris wrote, quote, "My roots go back within my lifetime to my paternal grandmother, Miss Chrissy, nee Christina Brown, descendant of Hamilton Brown, who was on record as a plantation and slave owner and founder of Brownstown." A research archive in Jamaican records indicate that at one point in 1817, Hamilton Brown owned scores of slaves, hundreds. The majority were bought from Africa, though he also owned many Creole slaves. Kamala Harris was among the many contenders for the Democrat Party's presidential nomination. If elected, she would have become the first black female president and the first Asian American president, since she has claimed this heritage based on her mother's Indian origins. Today, statues of men living at the same time as Harris's forebears are being torn down for no reason other than they owned slaves at a time when slave ownership was legal. Not a few hated the practice and as soon as it was possible freed their slaves, something that caused those slaves a great deal of fear and trial, not knowing how to live in the world of free men and women. So how does Harris vote? The Sacramento Bee, August 12, 2020, wrote how that Senator Kamala Harris's voting record has one of the Senate's most liberal throughout her 3 years in Congress, and this according to congressional watchdog groups. Americans for Democratic Action, a liberal advocacy group that compiles ratings based on major votes, gave her perfect scores in 2017 and 2018. 14 senators, all Democrats, had perfect scores in 2017. 10 had scores in the hundreds in 2018. The Democrat Senate average was 88.8 and 88.6. Harris's record is anathema to conservatives. The American Conservative Union gives her a 3.03 lifetime score out of 100. Some of the votes that counted against her, such as the confirmations of Barr and Wheeler, were the same ones lauded by liberals. A separate analysis by GovTrack, a nonpartisan organization that compiles data on congressional legislation, found that the presumptive Democrat vice president, or presidential nominee, is the most liberal senator currently serving, perhaps ever, based on its look at legislation she co-sponsored, and looking at the people she got in bed with politically and co-sponsored them, either she with them or they with her. This is the lady who will be the next Vice President of the United States. And she will be president. Joe Biden is older than me, a year. And he's already starting to show frailty. It wouldn't take much to get him out of there. He said, "Oh, they would do it. This woman would do it." We'll see.